Well, there's renewed optimism this weekend that a peace deal might be agreed for Gaza. The US President Donald Trump has put together a 21-point plan. Now, this plan is something that he has submitted to Arab leaders. He met with them on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly earlier this week in New York, presenting that plan to them that runs through a whole range of options. In particular, getting the remaining hostages released within 48 hours of the agreement being signed, but also looking to the future for Gaza, how it would be reconstructed, how it would be run. On who would run it, that plan suggests that Hamas would not be any part of any future leadership in the enclave. Also detailed in the plan is the Palestinian aspiration to have a separate Palestinian state, but it's not clear if the US supports that, because in recent weeks Donald Trump seems to have backed off that long-held US position of pushing for a two-state solution. Now, Donald Trump has said he feels that they are very close to a deal. We've also heard from Steve Witkoff, the US's Middle East envoy, saying that a breakthrough is possible. Some reporting that Hamas had agreed to this, but other reporting suggesting that Hamas had not yet received the plan. But from the Israeli Prime Minister's point of view, he made it very clear in his UN General Assembly speech on Friday that Israel intends to keep fighting until Hamas is completely destroyed. No suggestion that he was ready to end that offensive on Gaza City. He also had a message to multiple countries that have recognized the Palestinian state, including at that special Palestinian summit on Monday at the UN. He said that those countries who had recognized Palestine were essentially giving the green light for the murdering of Jews that took place on October the 7th with that Hamas attack that, of course, sparked all of this conflict. And in the next day or so, there will be a very difficult meeting at the White House. The Israeli Prime Minister is due to be welcomed by the US President on Monday. Up until now, they have had a strong alliance, a strong bond, but there seems to be growing frustration on the US side, especially in the face of this continued offensive against Gaza City. Donald Trump will reportedly brief Netanyahu about his conversations with the Arab leaders, present the Israeli leader with this peace plan as well, but also tell him that Washington does not support Netanyahu's plan to annex the West Bank. It could be a very difficult time for the Israeli leader, potentially marking a split between the two leaders, and we could see this alliance that has been running during the course of this conflict potentially break in the face of this potential peace deal. Nick Harper, SABC News, Washington.